All right, guys, happy Friday. We are going to complete our time writing essay today. So I want to go over a couple of things before you are able to set your timers and get to it. So yesterday, I hope you watched the video on AP Classroom where your consultant went through how to take an argument prompt into a thesis and then ultimately structure and outline your body paragraphs to focus on your line of reasoning and looking at how evidence functions in an argument essay. So if you haven't looked at that video, you simply need to log into AP Classroom. On your dashboard, at the top, you should see three squares. At the right-hand side, it'll say AP Daily Video, Skill 5 something or other. That's the video you watch. And take some notes as you go through it. He has some pretty decent strategies, and he really does simplify how to approach the argument prompt. Okay? So clicking on this file, Macbeth argument prompt, this is what yours looks like. If you remember from the video, it's very similar to that, and it's very short. So it says, in the following excerpt from Macbeth by the English playwright William Shakespeare, the ruler of the three witches, Hecate, proclaims that, and you all know, security is mortal's chiefest enemy. Think about the implications of the quotation, especially as they pertain to the dangers of overconfidence. Write an essay that argues your position on the validity of Hecate's assertion from the play. Now remember, your position doesn't necessarily mean it's good or bad. It is, what is your perspective, and keep it consistent. In your response, you need to make sure that you have a thesis that presents a defensible position, meaning it should have reasons. Provide your evidence to support your line of reasoning. This would be where you would pull from your help graphic organizer from yesterday. Definitely looking to Macbeth at some point, either Lady Macbeth or Macbeth, at, within there, or, any other character that you deem is necessary. Then explain how the evidence, so if you chose something from history or you chose something from pop culture or whatever, or even current events, then just make sure, what is that common evidence that we would all be familiar with? Then make sure that you are articulate and not repeating yourself. Now, I know this is going to be challenging because when you type, it's really easy to just type the mistakes and then let spell check fix it. You do not have that luxury on a pencil paper test. As well, sometimes I know I do this. I have a thesaurus tab open on the computer, and I'll just say the same word over and over and then go back and fix it. Or sometimes I do that as I type. That is not a luxury you will have on the AP exam. You won't even have access to a dictionary. So it's essential that you start practicing these things now. And so for your 50 minutes, I want you to set a timer and stick to it. Because if you don't, you're cheating yourself, okay? So by the end of 50 minutes, I would like for you to snap a picture of your handwritten essay and upload it to the assignment that's in Schoology today. Not only will that earn your attendance credit if you're not on our Zoom meetings, but ultimately it's data. It's data for me so I can see, okay, number one, can I read your handwriting? Number two, how different is this handwritten essay versus what you submit to Turnitin.com? Now, because this is a major grade, I also don't want to do a disservice if this is the first time you've handwritten something in a while. So you do have the opportunity to type and submit to Turnitin.com, and that is the version I will score that will become your major grade in the gradebook. So you can make some adjustments, okay? So if you find you're a little bit repetitive and you want to change a word, or if you notice you have some major spelling issues, those things are fine, but it shouldn't be a completely different essay with different reasons and things of that sort. It should closely mirror the handwritten copy. If it needed to be finished, let's say you only got through maybe the first two paragraphs and started your third, I understand if you need to finish that paragraph and your conclusion. However, the beginnings of what you wrote should be relatively the same. So my point is, I shouldn't see two relatively different or drastically different copies. When we conference, I will bring up your handwritten version as well as your typed copy, okay? So your typed copy is due to Turnitin.com by Monday if possible. I know that you guys have a lot on your plate. The minimum today is the handwritten essay, and if you need to come back to that over the weekend, I understand. So here's the link to Turnitin.com. You'll be able to locate the assignment there. Okay, so for today's time writing assignment in Schoology, remember, follow these instructions, okay? Especially those of you that are not going to make it to the Zoom meeting today. you are using the upload tab. So typically when we put submit assignment, we will use the create tab. Now you're going to use the upload tab. So either you need to, save this picture for yourself. You can scan it using your notes app in your phone or cam scanner, or just take a photo of it and upload it through the app on your phone. It needs to be close enough to where I can actually attempt to read the essay. So if the photo is blurry and I can't read it, that's going to be an issue. On the upper right hand corner of your paper, please write your total time and circle it. So did you take, 58 minutes? Did you take 48 minutes? Whatever it is, I don't care. Nobody else is going to see it but me. But I do want total honesty, and then write it at the upper right hand corner and circle it. Again, on your typed copy, you can make adjustments as needed. It should not be drastically different than the handwritten one, as in maybe you only wrote a paragraph handwritten, but you have the rest of the essay typed. That's a little fishy. So your typed copy, again, should be uploaded by Monday the 8th. Now, I will not accept it after the Monday we come back from spring break. However, I am working every single day this spring break to update your grades for you because you've been so patient with me between Snowvid, between me being out so many days from moving, and just so many things going on outside of school. I just have not been able to get them done. But there's only a few of them. The majority of them have been finished. I do plan on having your stuff graded by the time we come back from break. So if you would like your time writing essay to be scored by the time we come back from break, then that needs to be done by Monday. Okay. On the 15th, I can't accept it any longer. You guys see how long it takes for me to grade things. I can't guarantee that if you give it to me after Monday on the 15th that I will have it done by that Friday. As it is, it takes me a really long time. Okay, so if you have questions today, go ahead and text me via Remind, or you can reach out to me via email or Schoology. And if I don't get an opportunity to speak with you, I hope you guys get a much needed break this spring break. I hope you catch up on rest, take time to do something fun for yourself, and look forward to finishing out the year with me when you come back from break. All right, guys, have a great Friday. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.